Hi, welcome to video 5 of the Discover Your Purpose module. My name is Ryan. I'm a recovering addict, life coach, and so far this week we've dreamed big and looked at our three most important questions and kind of came up with things that we want to experience in life. We looked at end goals and mean goals, and we looked at how we want to grow as a person. We looked at how we want to contribute to humanity, and we started exploring our values. We came up with some of our most important values. And today, this is going to be a short video, but this is just to start discovering your strengths. So, what are character strengths? Character strengths are the positive parts of who you are, qualities, skills that come naturally to you and help you do well in life. They show up in how you think, feel, and act, making you a better person and helping you succeed at your goals. How do strengths align with purpose? By leveraging your strengths, you can improve your performance in work and life, ultimately helping you achieve your goals in a way that you enjoy. When you're doing something you're not good at, naturally, it feels like a grind, it feels like an uphill battle. But if you lean on your strengths in those times and you find a more creative way to do it, or you lean on your strengths, maybe you just become more grateful in that moment, then it'll help you achieve your goals easier. You can also experience more positive emotions, well-being, and happiness in your work and life when you utilize your strengths. You're more confident in taking on challenges, and things don't feel like such an uphill battle. An example is some of my strengths are research and being creative. I've used these strengths to help me design this course. It's also required patience, ultimately getting me closer to my end goal of helping recovering addicts improve their lives. It's a very generic example, but you see how I leaned on my strengths to do this. So there's a few ways you can discover your strengths. What comes naturally to you and often feels effortless, right? What comes natural to you and often feels effortless. If you want, you could journal this down if things are coming to you instantly. But this is also a question that you want to ask yourself in your daily life. Like when you're doing something, ask yourself, is this easy for me? Am I enjoying this? Am I good at this? So after today, you want to start bringing the awareness of your strengths into your life, into your everyday life. What tasks do you enjoy and perform well? So start paying attention to what you're good at, what you like to do, okay? And tracking it, keeping notes of it. You could ask people who you know what your strengths are. Chances are they observed some of them. The people closest to us can accurately tell us what we're good at. And conveniently enough, they could also tell us where we're weaker at. And it's good to really start being aware of these things. So the journal exercise today is I want you to think of the time you decided to change your life and begin recovery. So grab your journal. We're just going to do a simple strength finding exercise, okay? So think of the time that you decided to change your life and begin recovery. Because that was not an easy decision. That was not an easy path. What kind of challenges did you face in the beginning? And what challenges are you still facing? For me, I had my license taken away. I lost my vehicle to the impound yard. I was coming off of 3 of the hardest drugs you could come off of, and didn't sleep properly for over 90 days. I lost all my money, and just starting from scratch, lost where I was living. So a lot of legal issues with the court. So what challenges are you facing? Relationships, maybe you're rebuilding your relationship with your kids, your wife, your husband, your mom, your dad, your siblings, your friends. Maybe you're like looking for work. Maybe you're just scraping by, you know. Maybe you're living in a halfway house, or maybe you got fired from your job. So write down 2 strengths that had to be used in order to push through these challenges. So for me, right off the bat, you have to have courage to say, I'm ready to change my life. You have to have courage. You have to have authentic willingness, genuine willingness, which means that you're open-minded. You're being honest to yourself by saying this life isn't the life for me. So think of the strengths that had to be used and just write down 2 of them. Patience. Maybe you had a compassion for your family, and that's what got you to change. A lot of great qualities came in. So hopefully you've written down your 2 strengths. That was just a quick, short exercise of reflection on a real event that happened to us individually that really showed us what some of the strengths are that we have. Now there's another online test that you can take at viacharacter.org, and they ask you a lot of questions. I'll leave the link down below this video in the classroom. They ask you a lot of questions, but it's kind of worth it because at the end they'll give you a list of your top strengths, a list of your medium strengths, and a list of what they call your weaker strengths. And being aware of these things will help you when you start trying to apply them in your everyday life. So like, for example, I'll go back real quick. For example, for me, if I'm good at because I'm good at gratitude, when I'm beating myself up and like having a hard time with a situation and it's kind of overwhelming me, I'll lean on gratitude to kind of reset my mind and shift my perspective and my emotion. And same with humility and forgiveness, love. So figure out what your strengths are. I highly recommend going to this website. It's fun just to like take a test and discover something new about yourself. And the journal exercise today, you could do this throughout the day sometime. Ask someone who knows you, what are some of my strengths? So in your journal, we already started writing down some of your strengths. Add to that list, and if you want, share them in the community. So ask someone you know, family member, a spouse, significant other, your kids, your grandparents, your mom, dad, sister, brother, your coworkers. Ask someone who really knows you though. And then we'll tell you straight up what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are. So great job on exploring your strengths. I know it's a very short video, a very simple video, but this is just the foundation of exploring ourselves and doing self-reflection. So utilize these strengths that you discovered and also keep discovering more strengths of yours throughout your recovery and start leaning on them to achieve your goals and follow your purpose. Reading these in the morning along with your values will set an intention for the day to follow your purpose. When you refresh yourself every morning, these are my values, these are my strengths, your mind will start looking for opportunities to apply them and use them in your everyday life. So celebrate yourself for investing in you. Good job, and I will see you in the community and on the next video.